Before this video properly gets started, I just want to give a slight flash warning. It's mainly near the end, but because this is a redraw, there's a lot of flashing between the old and new piece, and also I put overlays and lighting and stuff on at the end, so it flashes a bit. So if you're particularly sensitive to flashing lights, just be careful with this video. I've had the speed paint for this redraw saved for a while, and I've meant to make a video about it, so I thought I would do a voiceover of it and then I can make actual videos later on, because I really haven't been posting on YouTube a lot. I sound probably like I'm dying. It's because I have had the flu or something like that, and I'm still kind of getting over it, so my nose is really stuffed, so I'm sorry that I sound ridiculous. To ease myself back into kind of doing videos and voiceovers, I'm just gonna watch the video that you're watching and just kind of talk for 12 minutes straight about the art and random stuff. So hopefully this is an okay kind of video to watch, but I'll probably just be rambling, which isn't that different to what my normal videos are. But yeah, I don't really have a topic for this video. So the art that I was redrawing in the background is a remake of an old Hollyleaf Ashfur's death kind of poster thing. You can see the old version mainly in the beginning of the video where I'm drawing over it, but I can put it up, hopefully, if I remember, on the screen as well, if I can find the file. But yeah, I obviously haven't read Warrior Cats still, which if you're new you might not know and you might kind of be surprised by, but I feel like everyone kind of knows the Hollyleaf, Leafpool, Squirrelfly, Ashfur drama kind of thing, even if you've never read the books. It's kind of, for me, like how I've watched Game of Thrones, but obviously I haven't read the books because like no one reads the books, they're humongous, but you miss so much context out. And what's extra funny about that is that I'm actually gonna be reading the books that Game of Thrones is based on soon, and I still probably will never read Warrior Cats, even though I've been recently collecting the books. So I say that, but I do want to make some audiobooks for Warrior Cats, which hopefully people are still interested in. I might take this actually as an opportunity to just say, comment below if you're still interested, or you have just heard about this idea and you would be interested in me doing audiobooks of Warrior Cats. I think I would start from Into the Wild and just read the entire series, because I still haven't read the books past Fire and Ice, even though I know things that happen, and I think that doing audiobooks and kind of drawing in the background would be both a good way to make videos and have consistent content coming out all the time, and also to get me to actually read the books. But yeah, obviously you can see in this piece that there is Hollyleaf, Crowfeather, Bramble Star, Brambleclaw, Leafpool, Squirrelfly, and Ashfur. Obviously not Brambleclaw, but other than him, every single other character in this piece is like my all-time favourite Warrior Cats. Like my number one Warrior Cat of all time is probably Hollyleaf, and then Ashfur and Crowfeather and Squirrelfly, and I've recently have just become obsessed with Leafpool. Like, I think people don't really like her, and obviously I haven't read the books, but I'm guessing she's kind of, people have said that she's kind of boring and her POVs are kind of just weird. And I am kind of a fan of Anomaly, where I really don't like Mothpool, which is the ship between Mothwing and Leafpool. I might if once I read the books, but I just don't really like Mothwing as a character. But yeah, I'm really obsessed with Leafpool. She's like, oh, she makes me so sick. If you haven't seen my Tokyo A&B of Leafpool and Crowfeather, go watch that, please. I don't want it to flop. But yeah, you can probably tell that I'm obsessed with Leafpool and Crowfeather. And Crowfeather is like my number one favourite Warrior Cat, even though I hate him and he's awful and he sucks. But yeah, this piece is just, I have a really big habit of drawing stuff like this where it's just a poster of like characters built up on top of each other. I will put up on the screen my Dovewing thing that is basically the exact same thing, which is also a redraw from like 2020 that I made. But I don't know, I've got another one planned that I'll put the sketch up for that I will probably never do because I got frustrated by it. But yeah, I just like drawing this kind of thing. I just like drawing loads of characters. I really like the improvement on this piece from the last one. I think Ashfur especially, I'm like obsessed with how I drew him here. And it's not that I thought he was bad in the last one, but now I see this, I'm like, it was so ugly. They were all kind of ugly. but it's the same exact composition. I think I've gotten better at expression. Oh my god, I can't talk. Better at expression, better at kind of form, and the kind of weight of characters and shading. And I've gotten much more comfortable drawing blood. If you, I don't know if it's probably on the screen right now, but my little tip for drawing blood is to kind of draw the main shape. I usually kind of lasso tool fill a weird blob, and then I just get the smudge tool and I just smudge it around just randomly, and then make it multiply, and then put another layer on top and make it multiply, so it's just like deep blood. But I'm not doing Goretober this year, but that will come in handy if anyone is. I am doing Cringetober, which is just an alternative kind of Inktober, Goretober kind of thing, and I am recording all of those prompts, so hopefully at the end of the month I will make a video of all of those. I'm hoping that I actually stick to it and do everything. So far I've been doing 2 prompts a day because I started really late, but after today I will be caught up, so I can do 1 a day, and hopefully I don't get burnt out. It's been really fun. It's kind of, because it's Cringetober, I've kind of felt a lot less pressure to make the pieces like amazing, but I am really happy with like every single piece I've made so far, so hopefully that video will come out. I was originally planning on making an art fight video, and I recorded like all of my art fight attacks, but I kind of did loads of art fight attacks and then burnt out, so I don't really have enough to show, and I'm not really interested in making a video that much about it. You can obviously go on my art fight profile if you'd like to see the art that I made this year, but yeah, especially after that video that I made about art fight, it was very overwhelming with the amount of like support and stuff that I got. I got so many attacks, it was crazy. My ratio was absolutely destroyed, and especially this year, talking about art fight, the teams were so crazy this year. Like, it was so disproportionate on how many people and how many points and stuff there were for the opposite team. I was on Seafoam, but I know, especially because I'm a lot more active on TikTok than everywhere else, but I know that a lot of people were making like huge mass attacks, even like on my team, and we still didn't even slightly win. So I don't know, I kind of just lost the motivation because I get very competitive, and I wish art fight wasn't really a team thing. I wish it was kind of just a points thing, because it's become less about attacking other people and more just about attacking like popular artists to hope and get art from them, when I really wish it was just focused on kind of giving artists who don't have a lot of art of their characters, prioritizing that they get art. But obviously people just attack people that they want art from, and then get kind of angry when they don't always get art, because like for me, I really wanted to attack everyone back this year, but I literally could not. I got like hundreds of drawings, and for everyone else it's they have to do 1 drawing for me, but for me to attack it I have to do hundreds back, so it's just not realistic. So I am sorry if you did attack me this year and I didn't attack you back, but yeah, if you do really want art from me, I obviously have commissions open. I originally have been working recently towards doing an animation degree. I was making a portfolio, which is why I haven't really made a lot of art recently, because I've been making art towards that doesn't really fit putting on my channel. But I have decided that I'm actually not going to do that, and I'm going to pursue something else. So now I am a lot more free to work on art and work on Amoside, my series, and hopefully do some stuff like that, and just draw in general. So hopefully there'll be a few more things up. As always, you can comment and tell me what you want me to draw, because I don't know. I want to make a lot of AMVs and PMVs, but obviously they take a long time, so I kind of need some videos in between that I can put out, because I do really want to get back into consistently uploading here. Not only because obviously the extra money is nice, because I currently can't work, and I don't really have an income other than YouTube, but also just because it's just a fun thing. I like that I've lucked out kind of and got a community here. Anyway, I haven't actually spoken about the art a lot, probably because it's a redraw, so I haven't really got a lot to say about the composition and all that, but I do really like the shading on this. I use the same shading that I used on the original piece, where it's all kind of just red shading, and then I airbrushed blue and yellow over it to kind of give it some cooler bits and some depth or whatever, and then I highlighted everything, and did the weird like hair highlight squiggle thing that I really like to do. But yeah, probably the most talk about a bull, I guess, thing in this is the designs. Obviously they're just my normal designs, but I am really happy about how my Canon designs have been in more recent years, and obviously the ones that I use currently. My OCs, honestly, it's good that they're kind of more simple, because I'm gonna have to make an animated series with them. But I do kind of envy that I use all of my big designing brain skills on Canon cats that I barely draw, that I don't really care about. Like, I have some background characters that are like the most insane designs I've ever made, and I kind of wish I could claim them as my OCs rather than using the designs on Canon characters, if that makes sense. I thought that rambling for 12 minutes was going to be a little more difficult, but I am realizing that I'm pretty much at the end of this video now. Hopefully this was okay to watch and listen to. Sorry that I've been very inactive ever since I posted my review, that obviously people don't really care about. I didn't expect people to care about it, I just had to do it because, you know, I got sent a free tablet. But yeah, let me know if you want more videos like this, and if me talking this much about random stuff is good or annoying, and if you'd rather have videos where there's kind of silent and then I talk for a bit and then it's silent, kind of like Moonkitty and other people do, or not, because I really am not too sure how to feel about how much I am talking in this video. But yeah, I will be trying to work on Amazon and stuff, and I will have other random videos out, and I'm going to try and make some shorter animation memes and PNVs and stuff. But other than that, if you could let me know, obviously, if you'd like audiobooks still, and any other kind of videos that you'd like, if you'd want any tutorials on designing or drawing or, you know, composition, not that my composition is very good, but, or story writing and storytelling and making OCs, and that kind of stuff, please let me know in the comments, because I really am up to making anything. I've had a lot of energy to kind of make new things recently, and I'd like to kind of use that before it kind of fizzles out again, which is usually what happens when I don't really make a lot of videos. It's just because I haven't really got the energy or the motivation. But yeah, this is the finished piece. Hopefully this video was okay to watch, and I will hopefully have some more out soon, but I will see you in the next video. Bye!